Hey, hey, friends. Good morning. I decided to make breakfast because I'm hungry. Hungry. That sounded country. I'm hungry. What should we put pudding in? Cute little cup. I think that sounds good. If you're I gotta get my coffee. If you're watching live, say hey. Say good morning to me. Am I the only one on the planet that thinks nut pods kind of suck? It's just me. Look at this. Can you see this? These are brand new. I just got them. I always use about a tablespoon, a half and half in my coffee, which is a gram and a half of fat. So it's not even heavy. It's not like it's a really fatty coffee, but I thought, maybe I should cut back on the half and half and just go with nut pods. Is it just me? Do your nut pods do this? I zinged them in too. But after the coffee sits for 5 minutes, look at it. It's like curdled. Is it just me? It's gross. Sorry, nut pods, but your product's not that good. I know, I should be all like, oh, nut pods are a wonderful alternative to half and half in your coffee. No, they're actually not. And I don't think they're that much less fat. I'm just on here complaining this morning. Welcome to my kitchen. What's in it? 1 gram of fat in a tablespoon. Half and half. 1.5 grams of fat in a table. Y'all, I think I'm going to stick with the half and half. It's better. A tablespoon, a half and half. That's about a half tablespoon. That's not even a tablespoon. That's better than a whole bunch of nut pods because I have to use, yes, I shaked them. Shaked them? Shook it? Shaked them. Is shake them a word? I don't like it. That's coffee cake, Meredith. That's the coffee cake. I'm sorry. They ain't no good. Half and half tastes better. Guess I'll never have a contract with nut pods. I did run it through my steamer last night, Melissa. I did froth it last night I made an iced latte and I did foam it up, but not a fan. I have peppermint mocha. It does the same thing. Maybe you guys are sucking down your coffee in 30 seconds so it doesn't get a chance to separate. I'm a sipper. I feel like my camera's too low. I feel like I'm looking down on the world. That's better. That's better. What you can do is put nut pods in and then add like a teaspoon and a half now. Well, we'll see if it keeps it together because that's what I just did. And I honestly, in all reality, the flavors of the nut pods, I don't really like them. I prefer my homemade creamer. I'm just not very nice this morning. Sorry, nut pods. I'm never going to have a contract promoting nut pods. They're never going to contact me and be like, hey, would you promote our product? I think I gave that up. All right, let's make some pudding. I'm generously using the term banana pudding, but I think it's going to taste really, really good. We're going to put a cup of less than ideal cottage cheese. If you follow the Trim Healthy page and you're like, they're always telling us, ew, don't get that cottage cheese. It's full of fillers. There's people on there saying, oh, that cottage cheese is full of weird stuff and it's gross. Don't eat that. Why would you do that? Just don't listen. You just buy whatever cottage cheese your little budget can afford and don't too stress. You pretty had one little bit, okay? This one has got carrageenan. I know people are gasping because it's so bad for you, but really, in all reality, it's just seaweed. It's okay. It's got a little tiny bit of maltodextrin in it. It's not the greatest, y'all. But guess what? It's got 24 grams of protein and it's $1.98. So there. It's fine and dandy. It's what I can afford is what I want to pay for. I don't have any. I would have coughed up the extra couple bucks for Good Culture, but they didn't have it. But if what you can afford and what you can find is crappy cottage cheese, 1% cottage cheese, you do it anyway, okay? You're a grown up and it's okay. You can make choices like that if that's what you want. I meant to do my crust first and I forgot. All right, I'm gonna put, I know I am saucy this morning. I don't know why. I'm tired. I feel like lately there's a whole lot of people in a whole lot of places saying, oh my goodness, that has this in it. And while it's on plan, you should choose something better. And I just feel like you do the best you can do, baby. If what you can do financially, time wise, and, you know, to fit into your life, if what you can do is cottage cheese that has carrageenan in it, you don't stress one bit or feel less than someone else who's buying fancy cottage cheese. Or if what you can afford is, or what you can have time for is low carb tortillas, don't you let anyone tell you you can't. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of that lately. Oh, you should do better. Listen, you do what you can do to stay on plan and it'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. All right, this is optimized whey protein. If you don't have optimized, put regular. I don't care. Do what you want. Don't even put it in there. If you don't want to put it in there, don't. I just want some extra protein. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon because I already got 24 grams of cottage cheese. So I don't need 4 tablespoons of this. It is, babe. It is, Julie. You do the best you can. And sometimes that means you buy the junky cottage cheese because it's what is on the most affordable price for that day. And that's what you do. That's what you do. And you just listen, this is a disgusting looking banana. If that's all you can do, then you don't let your pretty little head get stressed out over it. That's all I have to say about that. All right, this is a crappy looking banana that I got in Tennessee. This is a Nashvilleian banana. This banana is a cowboy banana. All right, I'm going to put half of this banana in here because the other half's going to go on the top of my pudding. Yes, I'm being loose with the word pudding. Is it pudding? No. Will it taste like pudding? Probably not. Will it taste good? Yeah, probably. But is it banana pudding? Probably not. But we're calling it that. All right. Anybody who makes actual banana pudding, does it have brown sweetener or sugar in it? Does it have brown? I've never made a banana pudding. I don't even know that I've eaten a banana pudding. Does it have brown sugar or does it have sugar? Sugar. I'm starting to say sugar like my Aunt Nancy did. Sugar. What does it have in it? Oh, this already has some sweetener from the whey protein, so I need to go light. I'm going to put a little super sweet, I think, or brown, depending on what some banana pudding expert that I hope has come on the page is about to tell me which kind of sweetener I need to put in my. I need to buy myself one of those mugs because this is cold. All right, Leanne, sugar. She says sugar. Thank you, Leanne. I'm going to put, listen, if you don't like things crazy sweet, then I'm going to advise you to go lighter on the sugar. Sweetener, super sweet. I'm going to use super sweet. I'm going to use a teaspoon. There's already some sweetener in the optimized way, but I like things sweet. Pearl almost choked to death on her coffee when I asked for a tablespoon in my latte at the cafe. But that's how I roll. All right. Cinnamon. I know I have about 87 containers. Where are they? Cinnamon. You want to make sure you grab the cinnamon and not the chipotle. That will not taste the same. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can do more if you like cinnamon. I don't really like it that much, so I'm just going to do half a teaspoon. The one time that I really like the flavor of a lot of cinnamon is the Snickerdoodle Breve Latte at the THM Cafe. Listen, if you ever get to go to the THM Cafe, you have got to order the Snickerdoodle Breve. Just trust me. Don't worry that it's 1,000 calories. Just do it. How often are you there? Just do it. It's worth it. I'm gonna do about, I don't know, half teaspoon or so of, that's what I want, is an ember. That's what I want. I want it for Christmas. If nobody buys me an ember for Christmas, I'm gonna buy my own. That's my plan. I'm waiting patiently for somebody to get me one for Christmas. Just hopped on. This looks right up my alley. I made just Brianna Thompson. Ooh, stuffed pumpkin French toast. Oh, that sounds good-ish. I don't like pumpkin that much, but French toast sounds good. I might like pumpkin French toast. That might have, it depends on the pumpkin. Some things I like pumpkin, some things I don't. That I might like. All right, I'm gonna sing this up and taste it. It's $100, Meredith. It is expensive, but it's $100. And I think the amount of times I reheat my coffee in a day, I probably spend that in electricity over the course of the year. So I could justify it. Renee, pack that thing up and mail it to me, girlfriend. What do you mean? Why haven't you used it? I want one so bad. Somebody said they have them at Costco cheap, but I've never been to Costco. So it's not close by where I live. I never go that area. Right, Meredith? Just think of the electricity you could save. Think of how much you could help our planet. Does using electricity hurt our planet? I'm not entirely sure that it does. But think of the microwaves hitting your body that you could save if you had an ember. I think it just has an on button, Renee. I'll help you, girl. Listen, schedule a discovery call with me and I'll help you set up your ember on your phone. It's an app and an on button. You can do it. I believe in you, Renee. I believe in you. I'll be darned. That is delicious. Oh my. All right. Ooh, that's good. Okay, my goal was I want an ember, Susan. I want an ember really badly. It's a digital coffee mug that you link up to your phone and you set the temperature. So say you want your coffee 110, 120, whatever, 160, 275 degrees. You set the temperature on your phone and your coffee stays that temperature for hours. Now, I just need it for about an hour because that's how long it takes me to drink my cup of coffee. And heating it up in the microwave, it just doesn't, it's not the same. Renee. Then why do you have an ember, sweet friend? I'll buy it from you. You text me how much you want for that. All right, this I was gonna put in here, but underneath it I want to put a crust. So I should have made the crust first so I could put it in here, but I didn't. Therefore, I'm gonna dirty an extra dish because that's how I roll. Dirty as many dishes as possible so that your daughter has chores to do later. Yes, I licked this spoon. It's okay. It's my breakfast. So if that stresses you out, you can just never mind. I'm gonna put this in here. That is a big old pile of pudding. Pudding. I don't know what that noise was. Somebody's banging around. All right. Let me rinse this out. We'll make the crust. If you're gonna make this, do the crust first, okay? This is a Ninja chopper. It's just a Ninja chopper. It's the best gadget in my whole kitchen. I have some nice gadgets. Okay, Leanne, my husband bought me a beautiful, for our 25th anniversary, he bought me the most beautiful, ridiculously overpriced Breville coffee maker that I whined about for 6 years that I wanted. He bought me that. I have this amazing refrigerator that was a total investment because I really, really wanted it. And it has a cool fridge on the bottom right that can be a fridge or a freezer, but it's my veggie fridge. I have a cool Ninja coffee maker. I have an amazing natural gas stove. I have this really awesome air fryer. I have a Ninja Thirsty. Okay, my kitchen is full of ridiculousness. But what is my absolute favorite thing in my kitchen? This $20 Ninja chopper. This is my absolute favorite thing in my entire kitchen. I love it. I use it almost every day for something. It's the best thing in my kitchen. I love it. My mother-in-law gave my husband one 2 Christmases ago. I broke it out last year because my craft room was too cold, but we haven't used it but a couple times. You people are making me sad. My husband bought the Bravo from the recommendation of a friend that gave me the Ember. I didn't want to learn how to do that since everybody in my house is a barista, so therefore I don't drink coffee. A Breville. You meant a Breville, yeah. It has. It's been my favorite thing since the day I got it. And I bought a second one because I broke the first one. I didn't have the blade in right and it went out the side and shot right out the side. And I don't have a backup now. And I really should have a backup because I love this thing. It's an amazing tool. And I throw it right in the dishwasher all the time. It's never gotten dull. I've even licked these blades off my tongue. Off with my tongue. Obviously with my tongue. What else am I going to lick with? And I haven't died yet. I just love it. All right. Here's what I'm going to do for the crust. This is a stretch. Okay. There are some things we do for our health that are just not the reality. Okay. This is my cookie crust. This is a Wassa cracker. Is it going to taste like a sugar cookie? Absolutely not. It's a Wassa. It's not a Nilla wafer. Okay. It is a Wassa. Let's be clear. Shall we? It's a Wassa. Not a Nilla. I might even do 2. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do 2 and then see how much I don't know how much I'm going to need. Let's just do 1. Never mind. Let's just do 1. I'm going to put a little brown swerve in there and a little cinnamon. And we're going to pretend that it's a cookie crust. This is about, I don't know, teaspoon of brown swerve. You could do whatever sweetener you want. I don't really care. What else? A little salt. Hi, buddy. Let's put a little salt in there. Did you come to say good morning to the people? A little salt. Yes, I have a fancy salt maker too. What else should I put in there? I don't know. A little butter. I do need some added fat. Let's just do cinnamon. We're gonna skip the fat. I got enough of it on my backside. All right, let's do a little sprinkle of cinnamon. Just a little sprinkle, enough to cover up the taste that it's a Wassa. And we're gonna crumb that up. We're just gonna pretend. Do you think vanilla? Do you think I should put a little vanilla in there? Maybe I will. Why not? Andrea says so. Let's just do it. A little vanilla. Chopped walnuts would be good. That's actually a really good idea. I have pecans. Pecans. Right here. I have pecans. That's a great idea for the added fat. Is nuts. Genius. Genius. Absolutely genius, Pamela. How many? Okay, 20 grams of fat in an ounce. That's a 1/4 cup. That means 1 tablespoon has 5 grams of fat. So that is exactly what I need for my added fat. Pamela, you're my favorite person for today. That is so smart. So smart. There we go. Now we have our added fat, and added fat helps us digest. It's good for the gut. Okay. Walnuts would work too. I don't actually like walnuts very much, so I don't keep them in. Look at that. Ta-da. Did I put the vanilla in? I think I did, right? Did I do it? We're going to pretend I did. Let's taste it. That is delicious. That's really good. That's really, really good. This is going to make a good recipe. Who knew? All right, we're going to put, that's really delish. That made a great crust, y'all. All right, got to have that in the bottom. Then we're going to put our banana pudding on top. Do this in the other order and you won't have to worry about it. Like me, dirty in another dish. This will probably firm up some in the fridge if I did it too, but I'm gonna eat it right now. This would be good with some fuel pulled caramel in there too, wouldn't it? I'm eating it out of a mason jar because banana pudding is supposed to be southern, so that's what they do down here in the south. They put everything in a mason jar. So I have some Whippy Whip. I hope so. Do I? I do have Whippy Whip. Ta-da! There's 24 grams of protein in the cottage cheese, Renee, plus I added a big tablespoon of optimized whey. So I've got probably 36 to 40 grams of protein, plus a little from the nuts. Look. Oh, well, now this ain't gonna work. I can't put bananas on top of it in a mason jar. Why'd I do that? I screwed it up. I messed it up. I can't make it pretty for the website now because, see, I shouldn't have done it in there. I guess I can do it like this. Put some pieces of, hey, Kim. How you doing, girl? We'll do it like this. Make it look all fancy. Like we work in a restaurant or something. Look good. Gordon Ramsay'd be so proud of that. I'll give this to you. You come over here, but you got, can everybody see you? You got to dance. You dance. Come on, dance. That is terrible dancing. Can you take a bow? All right, that's good. That's good enough. Your dancing is not great this morning, Sebastian, but I love you anyway. All right, let's put a little bit of that on top. I'll be darned. Oh, I got too much left over. Should put the rest on the bottom. Look at that. That looks delish. I would love to taste it for you, but instead I need to take a picture for the internet. Just assume that it's delicious because I know it is because I tasted all the parts. It is delicious. And look at that cute little banana. It looks like pineapples. Look at that. That makes my little not so southern heart trying to be a southern heart happy. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go eat my banana pudding, record some education because I have like 82 things right now on my plate for education that I have to film. Whoops, what did I just do? I just shut off my video. Where did it go? There we go. All right, I love y'all. I hope you have just the most amazing Friday that ever was. Okay. Have an amazing day. Just, you know, do something fun today. Stay on plan, for goodness sakes. Won't be going off plan on a Friday. You can order on plan pizza bowls somewhere or something like that. There ain't no reason to go crazy on a Friday. I love you guys. For real. I hope you have an amazing day.